Most of us are looking for an easier way to complete transactions without having to deal with online wallets, banks, and third-party applications. If you have been following banking, investing, or cryptocurrency over the last 5 years, then you might have come across the term blockchain, the technology behind the Bitcoin network. Today we're going to talk about the blockchain and how it helps securing and facilitating our daily money transactions. In the past, people complained about the issues they face when doing a bank transaction, like transfer charges associated with transferring money, or the technical issues at the bank, and not to forget about the fraud attempts. The concept of cryptocurrency came into existence to solve these kind of problems. It's a digital currency that runs on a technology known as blockchain. Blockchain has transformed the way information can be shared on the internet because the data can be modified or deleted. Blockchain is also the foundation technology that manages the transaction entries for Bitcoin. Blockchain technology hasn't yet been universally adopted, but it can be used to reduce expenses, speed up transactions, and improve safety for financial institutions, healthcare providers, companies, and more. It has potential to dramatically change the way we do business by offering a trusted system for exchanging information. So what is blockchain? Blockchain seems complicated, but its core concept is really quite simple. It's a type of database, which means it's a system of recording information in a way that makes it difficult or impossible to change. Blockchain technology might as well be called a book that contains a list of transactions that should be viewed by a group of people of a network. This way, every member of the network has a copy of the book. Each page of this book could be called a block of data, and hash is what you could call a whole page of that book. Hash is a unique number, so the chain links all the pages of transactions together. But Bitcoin currency and blockchain technology are two different things. The first one is a type of digital currency that is still uncontrolled, and those transactions are maintained by blockchain technology. So how does blockchain works? Every copy of the blockchain is the same or must be the same. That means members have the same information, and the new information can be added if all network members agree that the shared block is valid. Once a new copy of the blockchain is added, all members can see whether it matches with the old copy. If it happens that the old blocks don't match, the current member won't accept the new copy. The members constantly process transactions into new sections of data. When a new section is filled, each member in the network has to verify if the block is valid by using a mathematical formula. Only when all members agree that a certain block is valid via matching mechanism, then the new block is added to the chain. This process, which by the way is very complex, is the reason why blockchain transactions cannot be changed or hacked. Blockchain technology prevents what it's called double spending. This is one of the reasons why it is used by most cryptocurrencies, and especially Bitcoin. No one can keep a Bitcoin once they have spent it. The hackers can't change the data blocks, as the transaction can't be changed too. To make data more useful, blockchain works with protocols that are used to automate the transactions like payments and invoices. So what are the types of blockchain? There is one important thing for public blockchains. Anyone can join the network and can process their transactions anonymously. So the data will be visible to all members of a public blockchain. Using the miners mechanism is the thing that characterizes members of a public blockchain network. The so-called miners are members who constantly validate data blocks on the public networks. They are always competing with each other to validate data blocks. Public networks are used for cryptocurrency because transactions are direct between individuals without needing a financial bank. But since the transactions are anonymous, they are subjects of attracting criminal activity. Once they have validated the transactions, blockchain miners are awarded in Bitcoin of another relevant cryptocurrency. On the other hand, a private blockchain requires members to be identified. Credentials are what they need in order to validate data blocks and submit transactions. Data might be limited by a private blockchain, but this only will happen to some users, and at times it could give access to other members. Private blockchains are proven to be more suitable for an individual business. Can blockchains be hacked? Since every member has a copy of transactions, it's proven that blockchains are very difficult to hack, but they are still not completely secure. To create false transactions and have them accepted, hackers should have access to multiple members. That is why it is so difficult to hack. One thing that is considered a flaw: protocols. Hackers can potentially use a weakness in the way protocols are operating and hack into the system, but still, as we mentioned, it is very difficult in a rare case. What are the implications of blockchain technology? Bitcoin, blockchain's prime application and the whole reason the technology was developed in the first place. It has helped many people through financial services such as digital wallets. It has provided microloans and allowed micropayments to people in less than ideal economic circumstances, thereby introducing new life in the world of economy. The next major impact is the concept of trust, especially within the sphere of international transactions. Previously, lawyers were hired to bridge the trust gap between two different parties, but it consumed extra time and money. But the introduction of cryptocurrency has radically changed the trust equation. Many organizations are located in areas where resources are rare and corruption is widespread. In such cases, blockchain renders a significant advantage to these affected people and organizations, allowing them to escape the tricks of unreliable third-party intermediaries. Blockchain technology can be used as a secure platform for the healthcare industry for the purposes of storing sensitive patient data. Health-related organizations can create a centralized database with the technology and share the information with only the authorized people. In the private consumer world, blockchain technology can be employed by two parties who wish to conduct a private transaction. However, these kinds of transactions have details that need to be hammered out before both parties can proceed. Blockchains can be set up to operate in variety of ways, using different mechanisms to secure consensus on transactions, seen only by authorized users and denied to everyone else. Bitcoin is the most well-known example that shows how huge blockchain technology has become. Blockchain founders are also trying out many other applications to expand blockchain's level of technology and influence. Judging by its success and increased use, it seems that blockchain is poised to rule the digital world for the near future.